Hello, I'm Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of Transformers Generations Legion Class Cosmos and Payload. Now, Cosmos is his nice general spacecraft flying saucer mode. He does have a more aerodynamic look to him with the wings and the jet back here, as well as the guns. You know, looking cool. Over here we got a really odd looking space shuttle, but it's a space shuttle nonetheless. And you know, simple transformation guy. Basically, if you want to transform this one, arms up, wings up, arms down, set down. A little more involved in reflector. Camera mode, robot mode. Camera mode, robot mode. Robot mode. A little more involved. I like this little mini guy. He makes a better blaster, better vehicle mode, better robot mode. I like this guy. He's gonna find a place on my shelf. I like him. So he's gonna set aside. Now we're gonna talk about Cosmos. Unlike the others, he does not just have a regular peg for this guy to peg into like all the other ones seem to have, which I've been racking my brain trying to figure out if this guy even clips on or connects, and so far I see nothing. But doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Yep. Anyway, so I'm not sad that there's not a gaping hole in him. I'm good with that. This guy's going back over here before I get more. The only thing I don't like about this is the giant hollow circle right here. Like, it's hollow. Good news is, it's easy to mount him on a kind of like a display stand or something. Little hole here. It's kind of rounded. I'm sure you can mod a Gundam stand to hold him if you wanted to. Overall, nice figure. I highly enjoy this one. It's finally a good Cosmos figure. And so, yeah, really good. I should have brought the Generation 1 I have, but I left it at home, unfortunately. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to transform this guy. Surprise. So first thing we're going to do is we're just going to move things around until something clicks and unpegs. We're going to pull these straight, rotate them around, take this part, pull it down, and down, down, up, and around. That forms the feet. Next, we're going to unpeg the arms from here. I'm going to rotate these up and out of the way. I'm going to grab this whole feet assembly, bring it down, rotate his whole upper body around, spin the legs so they're in the correct orientation, lock his abdomen in place. Then we're going to untab this up here. This tabs into here. And do that on the other side. We're going to come back here, put this jetpack down. So now he's got thrusters on his back. Rotate him around. We're just going to move around his head. It's easy to pull it up. Harder to lock into place, but once it's there, it's there. Only one issue I have with this entire robot mode. It's his fists. The way they're angled, I don't like it. But that's just me. It's easy enough to hide if, you know, you just have him like stand like that. Easy enough to hide. Or if you don't notice it, it's not a problem. For me, it's like a pet peeve. I just... something about those hands just bug me. But overall, really nice figure. His head rotates side to side. Not all the way around, but enough motion. His head is pretty much all paint, as far as I can tell. You can actually see here on his neck, if it'll focus. You can see a little bit in here. I can't tell if it's focusing or not. Where the paint actually ran off from the head onto the white panel, and that whole assembly is part of the head. That part that's moving, that white part, is actually part of the head. Which I'm impressed they got 3 different colors of paint on the head. Also, you got the Autobot symbol. A little bit of paint issue here on the shoulders. The yellow didn't quite cover the green. Same with the face mask, didn't quite cover the red paint below it. Of course, I just mentioned the running. The yellow paint covered the green fine in vehicle mode. And that's really the only complaint I have. There's a little chipping or marks up on the window, but overall, not bad for a Legion class figure. They usually don't have nearly this much paint. And so, okay, and then of course the guns are painted too. No issue with them. So overall, very, very good paint job, even though it's got some issues. Very good. And if you want to see him holding his Target Master buddy here, Payload, I'll probably end up giving Payload to somebody else or just standing him up in robot mode in the collection. But not bad. Again, doesn't really fit the character, but it's kind of neat. This one I like. I can't say that enough. I like this one. Of course, I like space shuttles too, but that's just me. So this guy's got some pretty decent motion. He's got arm up and down, ball and socket, as well as a hinge up there. Hinged elbow up here due to transformation. Ball and socket elbow down here. Ball and socket joint hip. Already talked about head rotation. Ball and socket joint knee. Double hinge foot. And he's very sturdy. Good for a ton of different poses. I like it. I definitely like the addition of the jetpack back here. And, of course, this guy is the highest ranking thus far out of the Legion class figures I've reviewed. And this guy comes in at a grand 9. Even with the paint. That's because this guy brought him up in score. The others got nailed on their little companion things. This guy, not so much. Because I actually like this one. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. If you have any questions about Cosmos, Payload, or the combination of them, please let me know. Either in the comments or send me a message. It doesn't bother me. I will still answer your question. I think that wraps it up. So, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Throw me a subscription if you can. Check out my other videos. Check out my blogs. I have several of them, including a robotics blog about actual robotics, not just plastic robotics. So, without further ado, see you later.